Good afternoon and welcome back to the farm. Glad y'all are with us today. And well, I say us, Eric's not here right now. He's gone off hauling a load of hay. He'll be back in a little bit. We're going to try a little bit of an experiment today, feeding the hay. We're going to do a comparison with hay rings versus rolling out hay. Y'all come along and check it out. So right here we have one of our pastures. You can see there's some hay rings up there. So it's pretty muddy around those hay rings. We actually got probably 3 inches of rain over the weekend. But that's one of the typical things that happens when you're feeding with hay rings. I'm going to move those, so we're actually going to start out fresh. The cows have been locked off this part of the pasture back here for probably a month. We've actually got a little bit of grass growing back there, but I'm going to move the hay rings back there. We've got 2 haylage bales and 2 dry hay bales. So I'm gonna put one of each in a hay ring and then roll one of each out. And then we're gonna turn the cows in there and just kind of monitor it over the next couple days. See how they do, see if they waste much hay, if there's one that they eat up faster. Just do a quick comparison and, see if maybe we need to change things up a little bit around here. Hay up to the barn, and it's been torture for these cows. They're ready for me to feed it to them. We'll feed you in a minute, boys and girls. Dropped off. We'll go get 2 of the haylage bales, carry them out here, and then move the hay rings. Some of our haylage there. So this hay, if you didn't see any of our videos or aren't familiar with haylage, it's a high moisture hay, so we wrap it and it goes through like a fermentation process. It smells real sweet. Good stuff. The cows really like it. I'm gonna carry these 2 out there, move some hay rings, and then we'll get some cows moved out there and see what they do. Supposed to go, girl. Get back in there, girl. We started using these plastic hay rings more and more. They actually, I think they waste a little bit more hay than the metal. but they do hold up a lot better. Dry bale going in. Look at the other hay ring. Going with bales of haylage, put it in. And Eric should be back here shortly. Get these other two rolled out and then finally call these cows.
That'll do it. Maybe not. That'll do it. I think all you're gonna see is I'm eating all this fresh green grass, personally. That's what I'd be. It's as dusty unrolling as it is rolling it. That was the dry bale. My opinion is, I know a lot of you guys differ, but spreading that out on the ground just gives them somewhere to lay, mess on, pee on. I'd rather move hay rings around and deal with a little mud around them and have less waste. This one may be going for the fence. Good save. Good save. Show out. Rolling, rolling, rolling. All this hay is rolling right toward the fence. Whoa, Nelly. Yep, got it. That was a better save. Woo, that smells good. Probably the view of farm you guys haven't seen before. Good flat cropland. It smells good, don't it?
Yeah.
It smells sweet, doesn't it? What does that smell remind you of? Kind of like ripe apples or something?
Yeah.
It's about my best guess for someone that hadn't smelled that. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Parking brake's not holding. Thought I heard something. That'd be a bad day. Look at her.
There go.
Look at her. Remember that time it ran through your fence? Put all this hay out to watch the cows walk right past it to the green grass, but in a few days they'll come back to it. We're going to show you guys how we usually call the cows through. They've been off of this pasture for a while. Ben has probably told you, but we've gotten some new growth of ryegrass from 60-degree January days, a few of them good rainfall. So when you get to moving these cows back and forth, pasture to pasture, once you call them a few times, it makes it pretty easy. But we'll go check the whole pasture, make sure everything comes out, and we'll show you guys how these cows get used to moving from place to place, which does help when you get some out, like when they escape through the pasture fence. If they're used to you calling and moving them and feeding them, it just makes your life a lot easier when times like those arise. So here we go.
Bring them on.
Give us your best cow call.
Woo, baby. Woo.
Now get down in there and give us one.
I got down there.
Okay. So weak, so weak. When you get one to go, the rest follow. So what I do is, usually Van will walk through. What you don't want to do is walk through and then go this way, because then all these cows will stop right here looking. So when you call cows like that, you want to go that way. They're on the rolled out bale of haylage. I'll go back and check everything here shortly. I guess I was wrong. They went straight to the haylage and not the grass.
Yeah, a couple of them been eating on the grass.
That sweet smell got them, didn't it? Is anything eating on the dry?
A couple over there.
So this first bale that's rolled out is the haylage bale. There's one cow eating fresh grass, and about 4 eating on the dry. It's pretty good results on the taste test. A few on the dry, the herd on the haylage. A lot of times what we see is if we have pastures that don't have as many head per acre and we have more green grass growth during the winter, they actually seem to like the dry hay stuff that we stored as dry hay. They tend to go to it a little better than haylage, just because I think it's so much on their stomach to be eating green grass and a high moisture bale. So a lot of times we'll give them a good portion of dry hay to give them some what we would call roughage to kind of slow their gut down a little bit. In this case, these cows have just been off of a pasture that they had eaten down pretty well. Fresh growth out here, but surprisingly they're on the haylage instead of on the grass. I'm sure shortly that'll change, but as of right now, taste test shows the results. There's always 1 or 2 smart alecks in the bunch. That's what you call a cow trail. Let's go see if there are any more strays. The only thing better than a horse is horsepower.
Right now we've got a majority of them going after the haylage. A few over here on this dry hay, and then a few over here on this dry hay. We'll give it a little time though. We're gonna do some more videos Probably check back in a day, maybe 2 days, see what it's looking like, see how much they've eaten, see which one looks like they may have wasted more, and I don't know, maybe we'll learn something.